What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You're watching The Knife Shift. This is a great place to talk about knives and such. And well, today we've got some knives and some such. Obviously, you know, an Olight flashlight here. We will get into that a little bit later. Sorry, I had something in my mouth. We will just start with this little guy over here, which, if you know, if you've seen my little short of Noah the other day, he got his first case mini trapper. Well, no, I lied. This is not even a mini trapper. This is a case tiny trapper. It's got a little Warncliffe blade with a clip point blade on it. He is absolutely tickled to death over it. Nice little knife. That's his first one I got him to carry with extreme adult supervision, because he is, you know, obviously 4 years old and reckless. So we keep that in its box, and I keep it put up until I allow him to carry it when I can watch him real close. Well, that leads me to this. Of course, Dad had to get the matching, all new Cheetah Cub. If you know anything about case knives, this is their 2026 vault pattern knife. The case Cheetah Cub. It's in that blue synthetic with that beautiful American flag case shield. Got brass pins, brass liners. It is a mid-lock. And this is a swing guard. When it is opened up, you have a little swing guard there. Sorry, let me wipe some fingerprints off. This will go up in the collection to never be used and never be carried. And I know that might bother a couple of folks, but hey, it's how we do it over here. And this ain't to say that I won't never buy an exact replica of this knife. And by replica, I mean another one to carry. That's just how I roll. If I want something in the collection, I want it unused, never carried, never sharpened, you know, the whole nine. I want the best possible for years down the road. I want it to be like brand new. And these, I mean, there's all your info, but they get extremely hard to read with these swing guards in the way. But she is a 2026 4-1, 1.5 stainless steel. Just a beautiful, beautiful little knife. Love it. Really, really good find. Still able to find it at factory price, other than the markup price that everything is seemed to find itself in these days. Then I got me a new Sodbuster Jr. in amber bone and that beautiful carbon steel. Really excited to pick up another Sodbuster Jr. to add to the family. And y'all ready for this? I think they are starting to come with stickers now, guys. The other one I bought today too, which this will be a carrier, so I will not keep this box. That's just what I do with my carriers. If I'm gonna tote it, I don't keep any of the boxes. That's just how I do it. Just how I roll. And oh heavens, Betsy, I missed that right there. I totally missed that. That is some bone chipped off there. Man, I even opened this up, and which I did it in a hurry. You know, she said, "You want to open it up and take a look at it?" I said, "Yeah." You know, I took it out. You know, made sure the blade centering was, you know, somewhat decent, which it is. And I opened it, checked the snap. You know, it's got everything. No walk. It was a little misaligned up here, but like I said, it's going to be a user. And you know what? I mean, that's on me, guys. That's on me. But I said it's going to be a user. So we rolling with it, dogs. We are rolling with it. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I did not mean to just run straight into the darn table with this chair. I apologize, guys. Sorry, wiping more fingerprints off. Yeah, that's a little disheartening. Cannot believe I missed that. I said I even took it out and looked at it. Yeah, that's just a little. It's not cracked or anything like that. It's just a little piece that got kind of chipped off there. But still really excited. And like I said, it's carbon steel. 2026. Nice burr on it. You know, as it is being quite known from Case here lately. But again, doesn't bother me. If I can just sit down with it, I'll work it off. Couple swipes on the leather strop. 6137. And not Super Sport. But a little carbon steel. Really excited. Really excited to pick up not only another Saudi, but my first amber bone. And also in carbon steel. This one got me another one. But it's not another Sodbuster Jr. But it is another cheetah cub. This was the only cheetah cub that they had. Now, we'll be keeping this box and paperwork. And I looked this one over too. Let me wipe her off just a little bit. Kind of bring some shine back to her other than just some fingerprints. But this is that nice, beautiful red jigged bone. And I forget what they call this. What do they call this? Just peach seed. Peach seed jig, red bone. Again, brass pins, brass liners, another mid-lock because this is the vault pattern cheetah cub. I said there it is. If you can get in there and see it. She's all there again. Lock up. Set that swing guard flat on it. Again, let me wipe off some fingerprints that I had earlier. Ooh-wee. And she is just a fine pocket knife as well. Really glad to have found not only this one, but that one as well when I did. Because like I said, I'm finding them out there for regular price, you know, for what you're going to give on, you know, like Shepherd Hills cutlery or something like that. You know, I didn't give no crazy, ridiculous markup price for these. And I am proud for it. That nice jig red bone. Not no old red or no dark red, but she a pretty red. Glad to have that one. And well, we'll just clear the knives out the way, and we'll make room for. Y'all listen to this. Still got Still got good snap. We will make room for this behemoth right here. Now, I'd actually ordered this while we were in New York for Mason's surgery. I went to Olight because I was looking at these Arc Pros. I said, you know, I've been seeing a bunch of people in the in the community have them, and I said I would like to have one. So I got on and looked. Well, it led me to this. Well, first it wanted me to become a loyalty member, a loyalty program, or a loyalty. What exactly did they call it? A loyalty, like, points member. Basically, you give them the email, you know, and they're going to send you, you know, stuff left and right. You know, hey, check this out. Hey, look at this. Hey, we think you might like this. Hey, Father's Day's coming up. Hey, Mother's Day's coming up. You know, that kind of thing. But with that, you also get to accrue points for every purchase that you make. Well, when you sign up for this program, the loyalty member program, it gives you the ability to purchase stuff like this. And this they call the Core series. And this stands for Crafted Original Rare Exclusive. Now, they are rare because you can only order them. They basically, Olight will come up with a design like they did this one, and we'll open it up and get into it. And they will allow for pre-orders. And as long as you're in the loyalty members club, which again, you know, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, it costs you nothing, you know, it just so they can send you some promotional stuff and sell, you know, sell stuff like that. As long as you're in there, you will be able to go in and purchase one of these, or, well, not purchase, but sign up to pre-order one of these. And then once they will run the pre-order from, you know, this date to this date, and then once that date's over, boom, it's done. And then they start building the order. And then they'll ship out, and then however many was out there is out there, and so that's what makes them exclusive and rare. Now, I don't know how many of these are out there, but I know it's limited. Anyway, comes in this real awesome, just over the top, which I can appreciate, little clamshell type package here. And this is the Olight Arc Pro. And this is in, yeah, it's right, where's it at? Oh yeah, there it is. Antique green. And y'all, just put your peepers on that right there. Comes with the charger, which that just plugs into any USB, and then this will magnetize just right on the bottom of it. Don't really need that in the shot there. And it comes with all of your information and a really cool kind of like a card here, like a little playing card or something like that. That's pretty neat. Oh, got the Statue of Liberty in the background. Excuse me. There it is, Olight Arc Pro. Got the color there, antique green. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Then here is all of your information telling you about all of the stuff that I have already, as a Tennessean and a man, figured out by myself. But let's get in to this behemoth of a knife. Check this out, guys. Nice antique green. This is aluminum. It does have a C-type charger here, so that's really cool. And then I have not peeled this off yet, but it does have a laser setting. We don't need any of that on there. I said there's the bottom of the Olight, which just magnetizes to that charger if you want to charge it that way with the USB, which I did. Nice pocket clip. Oh, wait a minute, guys. We do have a serial number. We have 5,397. Now, I say I do not know how many are out there, but I apparently have the 5,397th one. Look at that. Nice texturing there. I said there's your laser. Little click of a button. Got your little green laser there. When you use it, it will show your battery life there. You have UV, and then that's just one click of a button. One click to turn it off. If you double click it, it goes to like a high setting, and then that's where this card comes in, because it's supposed to be, well, let me get your light off here. It's supposed to be, you know, that whole deal there. Real cool. Got anything on the back? No, same little thing. That is just neat. Absolutely neat. Then you have floodlight, which that's low. That's high, which I know you can't really tell. Can't really tell here, but then you go over here and then you'll have your kind of spotlight. And again, low, 2 clicks, high. Really, really cool. Absolutely love it. Look forward to toting it. It is, like I said, a rather large flashlight, because you are looking at 5 inches. Looking at a full 5-inch there, and you're looking at about, I mean, you're talking maybe well, no, yeah, right at about 1/2 inch thickness. And then you count your pocket clip, and it's pretty cool. The pocket clip actually doubles as kind of like a hat clip. I say you can just clip that right on your hat, or like if you're working underneath the hood of your vehicle, you can just, boom, magnetize that right on the hood. Really excited about this. Really, really look forward to toting this. And with that being said, guys, I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. Not gonna keep you too much longer. That is just my little pickups there. Hope y'all have enjoyed. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel and watch a video from somebody uneducated as myself. But you've been watching The Knife Shift. I love every single one of y'all. God bless every single one of y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one.